Tom, what have you done? You've created a monster, and let's see why you've been such a bad influence. Hello everybody, welcome to this special Christmas episode. I am your host Robbie and this is Robbie's Talking Teas. Tarantula content for tarantula lovers just like yourself. In today's video I'm going to be explaining why Tom Moran has been a really bad influence on me over the past couple of months and show you why one of his videos led to that bad influence. Before we get into that, I just want to say if you've been here before, a huge thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. And if you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you don't miss future uploads. Now all that's out the way, let's get into my story. So, I bet you're all wondering why I think Tom Moran has been a very bad influence on me. Let me tell you the story. So I was flicking through YouTube when I stumbled across Tom's video where he sat and went through all the Phormictopus that he has in his collection. Now you may think that's pretty innocent, but bear with me. I sat and watched that video from start to finish, and then I realised I was absolutely in love with the genus and had to go out and pick up as many of these as possible. That's why he's been a bad influence. Not slating him, I'm not saying he's got bad husbandry. He's the best on YouTube, you can all agree. But he has influenced me to get all of the upcoming species in this video. So sit back, relax, and I'll take you through them all. So here we go, we're going to go through all the Phormictopus species in my collection, starting off with these ones here, which are the smaller slings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a look at them. I'm also going to try and get a feeding clip of each one as we go through it. Here we go, starting off with the first one, which is the Phormictopus atrochromatis. Now these are gorgeous blue slings. As you can see, this one's not long molted. So let's try and get a little feeding clip for you guys. Let's see if this one will eat. Oh, it's straight on it. Oh, and there it goes. How beautiful is that? Got a little happy dance going on. These are gorgeous when they get bigger. The coloration is amazing. I'll pop a little photo up next to it so you can see what they look like fully grown. And let's move on to the next one. Next up we have Phormictopus auratus, or the Cuban bronze. Now this is the smaller of the two. We do have another one that I'll be showing you straight after. There you go, you can see its little booty right there. Hopefully we can get this one to come out, have a little feed. Hopefully we get a nice little takedown I'll just put the worm right there. Let's see what happens. Worm's starting to move. Any interest? Doesn't look like it. This one may be in pre-molt. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look interested. Gonna have to take this one out and move on to the next one, which hopefully I can give you a better view at. So this is the second Auratus. Hopefully this one's going to be a bit more successful in the feeding clip than the last one. Now this one's a slight bit bigger than the other one. Oh no, I can see its booty just down there in the corner. So yeah, hopefully this one's a bit more successful and we can get this one out. If I just drop the worm there. Again, these guys are absolutely stunning when they grow up. That bronze coloration, almost golden. Any action? No, this looks like it's going to be a fouled feeding clip. Definitely doesn't want it. Just take that out. Let's move on to the next one. I apologise that you didn't get to see both of these. But that's it, both Phormictopus Auratus, or the Cuban bronze. So next in the collection is the smaller of two that I have. I do have an adult female of one of these, but this is Phormictopus Cancerides. I'll be showing you the adult female later on in the clips. Again, these have the beautiful, beautiful blue coloration. Need to fill up the water dish. I'll do that after. Let's see if we can get this interested. Yeah, that's it. Go on. Such voracious eaters. They're not scared of slightly larger prey. They will jump on it, tackle it and wrestle it down. That's one great thing about the Phormictopus genus, is they always give that great feeding response. So that was it, the Phormictopus Cancerides. So next up we have the Phormictopus species South Hispaniola. This is also known as the green femur. I've only got one of these, sadly. If I ever manage to find another one, I will definitely pick it up. How gorgeous is that? Look at all those urticating hairs, and see the pink coming through on the carapace, which is really nice. They don't get that green on the femurs until much later in the life cycle, once they're adults. So hopefully I'll be able to do a update video in future once it's put on a lot of size, show you the coloration. But should we try and get a feeding clip? Go on, cricket, move. There you go. Oh, look at it. Struggling in the fangs. Always a great sight to see. Will we get a happy dance? There we have it. Phormictopus species South Hispaniola, or the green femur. So here we have everyone's favourite Phormictopus species, the Dominican purple, or as Tom Moran likes to call it, the Dominican violet. I'm going to argue that till the cows come home, that it's Dominican purple, but I do understand his reasoning behind it. We all know what species it is anyway. Hopefully I can get you guys a good view of it. There it is in the burrow. It molted a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully if I drop a little worm just outside the burrow, it will come out and it will have it. Maybe I've done it a bit too far away. No, don't go inside. There it is. Not the greatest of feeding clips, but there's the takedown. Again, I'll pop up a picture to show you what these guys look like fully grown. I don't really want to disturb it, but let's see if I can. Yeah, you can't really see it too well. It's in there, happy as Larry. Let's leave it to eat its dinner, shall we? And move on to the last of the smaller Phormictopus. Now, last but not least, this is one that I know that Tom is quite jealous of because he doesn't have it in his collection. We spoke about it when I emailed him about the video, and this is one he really wanted to see. Now this is the Phormictopus Bayahibe, or Bayahibe, however you want to pronounce it. Now this is only a teeny tiny sling. I got this from the spider shop not long ago. There it is, absolutely teeny tiny. Let's see if we can get this little guy to eat, shall we? Look how small it is. The camera's struggling to focus on it, but we'll get there in the end. Let's find. Here's a tiny worm for it. Oh, great takedown. Now I've only seen one photo that exists of an adult of these, so if anyone out there has got one, then please drop me an email, send me a message on Instagram. I'd love to see how these really turn out once they grow up. It's sinking the fangs right in there. There it is, Phormictopus species Bayahibe. So here in this enclosure we have got the Phormictopus species full green. It is out in the open, as you can see, going back into its hide. You may have seen this one on Annie's Arachnids channel when she did the unboxing. This is the juvenile male. We've also got a larger unsexed one, which I'll be showing you straight after. Let's see if we can get a feeding clip. Straight out fret pose in the worm. Oh, and there it was. Lovely takedown. There it is in the hide. Absolutely gorgeous species. Again, these don't get their full coloration until they're much older and much larger. But I will show you the slightly bigger one now. Hopefully we get just as good a feeding clip of it. So here we have the slightly larger of the Phormictopus full green. I'm going to try and tease it out of the burrow with a worm. Hopefully it comes out for it. Now this one's unsexed. Oh, there it is. Oh, fret posture in it. Oh, and it took it. Oh, that was a great feeding clip. My word. There it is. Did you see the way that flew out, fret postured it, and then took it down? That was awesome. Again, I haven't sexed this one, so hopefully when it molts, I can get a decent molt off it. And I'll be able to tell you in a future video if it turned out male or female. Kind of hoping female after the juvenile sexed out male. How gorgeous is that? Hopefully once it puts on a bit more size, it will be out in the open more. There's a hungry little guy or girl. Sort of make out the green hairs on the legs and the green coloration starting to come through. Get some fang action. And last but not least, as promised earlier, we have this beautiful adult female Phormictopus Cancerides, which I got from Nicole's Tarantulas. She has a YouTube channel, so make sure to check her out. But this girl is absolutely stunning. Let's see if we can get her out by dropping a worm in there. Now, she was fret posturing when I pulled the enclosure out, so hopefully we get a good feed in. Taking the gentle approach. Look at that coloration. She can sense the worm underneath her. I think she knows it's under the water dish or the shell. There it is, just to the left. There she goes. She wants it. Oh, lovely. Oh, how gorgeous was that? Oh, lovely fang action. Oh, she was hungry. Very calm. Normally this girl's really feisty, so it's nice that she's nice and calm in this video footage. Look at the pink coloration on those legs. Well, that's all the Phormictopus we have in the collection. So let's leave this big girl here to finish her dinner. Well, we've got a happy dance. So yeah, let's leave this girl here to enjoy her worm. And let's get into the ending of the video, shall we? Yes. So that was all the Phormictopus in the collection. I think you'll agree that Tom Moran has been a very bad influence on me. But hopefully I've been just as bad an influence on you guys and you go running out to collect as many of these as possible. And that's the end of the video, but before we go, I just want to take a moment to remind you about the 1,000 subscriber T Celedonia giveaway that I'm doing on the channel. At 1,000 subscribers, I'll be giving one of you, the lucky subscribers, the chance to win a T Celedonia. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, go back and watch my Tigrina Wesley revamp video and just write T Celedonia in the comments. So if you haven't done that already, now's your chance to do it. Now I've got that out of the way, I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. We've got bigger and better things happening in the channel next year when we come back. So I hope to see you all then. Take care.